Good evening. Today is the second day of the new year, and my good young friend from the team which answers email is back here. She's got some interesting questions. In fact, I wanted to talk about where you should invest this year, but she's got some 4 5 questions which you have sent both at moneypage@gmail.com in Tamil and berichenglish@gmail.com. So let's go wait no further and jump right into the questions today. Welcome, Adira.
Welcome. Thank you, sir. Okay. So today I would like to ask that there are so many people asking like what kind of business they need to do this new year because they're saying that they're very worried about what business to take up. So they've been questioned like what can they do?
See, when you want to do business, you have to look at two things. The idea is very important, and what you think of the idea is not important. What your customers think of that idea is very important. So first we have to formulate an idea, and then you have to do the test the idea with some customers. So you not do transactions. Then it becomes a proof of concept. So once you have a proof of concept, then we can think about the business. But I can tell you one thing, the best businesses in this world are started with zero investment. If you look at Hewlett Packard, you look at Google, you look at Apple, all these big companies started with zero investments. So the best businesses are started with zero investments. All you need is a good idea and the will to do it. Okay. The other thing is there will be a lot of failure in business. So the first business is not what you may succeed. It may take 3 4 businesses before you succeed. So you should be willing to fail. One of my favorite businessmen was a man called Akio Morita from Japan. He started the Sony Corporation, today what is known as Sony. And in my time, Sony was the most popular brand. Even Steve Jobs admired Sony. So what he said is a monkey tries to climb a tree, it falls off. It's not going to try and say why I fell off. It's going to dust its back and climb immediately to join the troop of monkeys again. So that should be your attitude in business. And don't invest any money.
Okay. There are also people who ask like should they take loan to invest in business? So
I'm saying you don't need to invest. If your idea is good, money will find you. So there's a common myth that you have to have money to start the business. Today more than 50 of you are working in that company, but I didn't invest anything to start that company. In fact, in my house, my brother had a DSLR camera and he had an Apple laptop. So he started shooting in the DSLR camera and edited in an Apple laptop. We put it. Suddenly it went to 1 lakh subscribers. All of them started sending mails. We needed to answer those mails. We needed to help those clients. And that's how this business started. So the best businesses are started with no investment.
Okay. And there are a lot of customers who mail like they have a lot of credit card problems. So what do you think you need to tell them?
First,
they feel sorry, but they still come up with...
Okay. There's no point. See, once having got into trouble, you have to get out of it. So you have to dig yourself out of trouble. So there are 2 ways of dealing with a loan problem. One way of solving this problem is called the avalanche method, which is you tackle the highest loan first. So the one with the highest loan, highest interest rate, and you pay that first. And then you keep moving from that side. But that is very difficult and most people will not be able to do that. The better method is what we call the snowball method. Scientifically this may not be correct, but psychologically this is correct. You make a list of all the loans that you have had. Take the smallest loan what you have, and this is what you should tell people when they talk to you. So take a step. Suppose you have not paid a phone bill. Then you pay that bill and you finish it completely. You feel you have achieved something. You feel you have won. Then go to the next. Then go to the next. So from the lowest loan, which you finish completely, go step by step and clear the loan. The process is long and painful. It can take up to 10 years. But then nobody pushed you into that debt. You got into it yourself. You have to dig yourself out of it. And the better method is the snowball method, where you make a list of all your debts, start by striking off the lowest, and then climb step by step to the highest loan.
Okay. And there are customers who also asks like whether SIP is good or investing in stock market is good. So what do you like to tell them?
See, again, they don't understand the basic concept. Systematic investment planning does not mean that you have to straight away invest in a mutual fund. All systematic investment planning means is that you put away certain amount of money every month into some asset class. An asset class can be gold, it can be bonds, it can be stocks. You can decide what you want to do. So you put a particular, so every month if you buy 1 milligram of gold, still you are doing systematic investment plan of 40 rupees. So that is systematic investment planning. As far as stocks is concerned, very few people know what is stock market, and they can analyze and they can look, and then even when people like me look at stock market, out of 10 decisions we make, 4 will go wrong, 6 will turn right. So we don't know, I don't have the rear view mirror to look back and see what is going to happen. I'm looking into the future. So unless you know completely about a stock market, don't invest in stocks. It is better to invest in mutual funds, and among mutual funds, better to invest in index funds because they are cheaper.
Okay. And there are also people who asks like, they want to invest in real estates, but then right now you already told that it's not a nice choice to make.
Exactly.
So could you tell us like why?
Because if you look at really, the builders keep increasing the price, but actually the price of real estate has not gone up between 2010 till today. What has gone up is the cost of construction. Like steel costs more, cement costs more, all that costs more. But if you check with people who have already bought a house in city of Madras or any major Indian city, over the last 15 years their experience will not be good. They wouldn't have made any returns. If you add the home loan interest to that, they will actually be losing money. So it is better not to invest in real estate at this point of time. The other thing is you buy plots, but those plots are nowhere to be seen. You are not going to see that plot anywhere. So in your lifetime you are not going to go there. So what we call is a greater fool theory. You think some other fool is going to come who is going to buy it at a higher price than you. So better not to invest.
Okay, do you have any advice for how to handle with depression?
Oh, I have a channel which talks all about it. It's called
Maybe financial depression, maybe?
I don't know, any depression is same. Okay, there are two types of depression. You need to see a psychologist.
Okay.
And in India, it's a great shame to see a psychologist. That's not true. A psychologist is a person who helps you. So if it is only a mental depression, a psychologist can help you by talking you through it. But if you have a clinical depression, see, depression can also be because there is a chemical imbalance in the brain. So you need to eat medication for a month. It's like falling a fever. Only thing you don't feel it. You can't, an outside person cannot say there is fever. And then you need to see a doctor. But I'm telling you off record what it is. Normally there's a chemical in the brain called dopamine.
Yes.
So if dopamine is not enough, your brain is not producing enough dopamine, you will get depression. But this is a very simplistic way of telling it. But you should see a psychiatrist. But other than that, if it is normal depression, you can easily cure it. First thing is, if people get depressed when they fail in an exam, right? Kids like you. Yeah. I have failed a lot of exams, so I am the correct person to tell you. Now, failing an exam or not doing well in school, in college is not going to affect your life. So that is one. So, and what is gone is behind you. You have to accept failure. So in Hindi we say, jo ho gaya to ho gaya. What is done. So there's no point in living in the past. The other thing is you worry about the future. So again you are worried about either things that have gone in the past, or you are worried about what is going to happen in the future. That's when worry comes. That's when you get worried. And then when worry leads you to depression. What is done. You have to look at the present. Most of us fail to live today, now. Right now I'm talking to Adira. I'm answering my clients' questions. I've got a TV debate at 7 o'clock. So I should not be worried about what I'm going to talk in the future at 7 o'clock. Nor am I going to be worried about what I did the entire day today. So what I did today is over. What I'm going to do at 7 o'clock is in the future. What is important is what I'm talking now. And so if you stay in the present and know what is in your the other thing is you stay in the present, and then you look at what is in your control and what is not in your control. I only worry about things in what is in my control, and I don't worry about things which are not in my control. So can I change this situation? I can't change it. Suppose I get flu or I get cold. There's nothing I can do about it. It's come. I have to live with it. I have to accept it. I can't change it. But I have eaten too much. I have become too heavy. I am too fat. That's more my own creation, because I have eaten more than what I should eat, and it is well within my control, and therefore I have to eat less today. I have to exercise more and be patient for a number of years so that I can get things under control. So one, common cold is not in my control. I don't worry about it. Overeating and being obese is in my control. I have to worry about it, and no point worrying about it. I have to work on fixing it. This is what I would like to say. Thank you, and I hope that next week you come with more questions from
Definitely,
people.
sure.
Thank you for spending your time here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Be Rich.